Hi everybody, Holly Duckworth here with another QHHT Session segment. And in this particular segment that I'm sharing with you, my client had asked about the pandemic, what's going on, and I get into a rather lengthy conversation with the higher self about multiple aspects. And most importantly, at the very end, they give her important advice about managing herself, about how to approach herself in these turbulent times that we have going on. So listen into this very interesting QHHT Session segment as the higher self tells us kind of what's going on in the world right now. And most importantly, listen to the end where they give us some wonderful wisdom on how to manage ourselves through these turbulent times. Enjoy. Is there anything she needs to know about all the things that are going on in the world? The virus, the vaccines, the awakening, enlightenment, anything like that?
She's making the right choice.
In what way?
Not vaccinating.
Mm-hmm.
Her intuitions are right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, then she wants to know what's going to happen to all of the vaccinated people.
There's going to be consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody.
Mm. And I'm wondering, did they make the choice that was actually right for them, even with those consequences?
People had to make their choices.
Mm.
And it's right that she respects the choices that they made, but there's a lot of things they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They made the choice out of fear
Mm-hmm.
and a sense of responsibility. That's okay, but they don't understand what's really going on.
Mm. So what can you tell her about what's really going on?
This illness is more than what is being portrayed.
Mm-hmm.
That there are hidden agendas and there's a purging happening in the world.
What do you mean by that, purging?
She knew as soon as she heard about the virus that it was about our population and the effects on this world. That it was about the climate and the way it's affecting human race, and she listened to her instincts. She was right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is the purging, so you're saying that the purging is because of the overpopulation? They're connected?
It's connected.
Mm.
It's not the only issue. It's power. It's
Mm-hmm.
control.
Mm-hmm. Her question here is it a part of a plan for one world order or a power play? So I'm hearing you say yes.
There's a plan, but it won't succeed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. So then what advice do you have for her in light of, you already told her she's following her intuition, not having the vaccine. That's a good thing. But beyond that, of the overpopulation, the power, the control, the purging, what advice would you have for her?
To stay in light.
Mm.
To be strong.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's empathic and feels the energy around her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard because there's so much fear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Would seem that, then it would be really challenging to stay in light, be strong, and know, trust that it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice do you have for her to stay in the light, especially as empathic as she is?
To remember she's not alone.
Mm-hmm.
The world is divided right now,
Mm-hmm.
but there are people that see it as well. She's not alone in this world, and she's supported outside of this world.
Mm.
She has guidance, and she's not alone.
Very good. Very good. She'd like to know, will systems fall?
The system will fall.
If so, how and when?
It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's falling.
Mm-hmm.
The system is failing right now.
Mm-hmm.
It will continue to.
Mm.
The people will rise up.
Mm. Does it result in a place of unity and peace?
Eventually.
Eventually. Oh, very good. Very good. So is there anything else she needs to know about what's going on in the world today?
It'll get worse before it gets better.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so even then, if I'm hearing you correctly, even as it gets worse, for her to stay in the light.
Yes. She will be part of the light that others will be drawn to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So any advice for her as it gets worse of how to stay in the light?
Continue to do what she's doing. Be supported. Find friends with common perspective.
Mm-hmm.